This is a bundle of 32 plugin effects, including reverb, delay, compression, EQ, distortion, and other sound shaping tools for the price of $0. Let's look. It's called a Kilohertz Essentials Bundle. I have mixed the beats in this session right here. I'll show you the EQ on some drums. Just show you, it's a simple free band EQ. It's a basic 3-band EQ, nothing fancy, nothing characterful, and it also packs some presets. If you press this arrow right here, we got bass boost, extreme mids, etc., for different applications, and that's a good starting point. And I found that using the presets here, because they're few and they're really clear on what they do, and then it will speed up my process because it's already there with the settings. You have a dice function where you can just arbitrarily hit the button and see what happens. Maybe you stumble upon some happy accidents if you have the time to experiment with that. And we also have a filter. Let's start with introducing this loop right here. I'll automate it. Again, we have presets. There are presets for the band pass, high pass, low pass, notch, and shelves and peaks. So this is sort of like a 1-band EQ as well. Let's head over to compression. I'll go back to the drums for this one. And the compressor also have settings. So drums punch, drums schmack. I'll go with the punch. Let's see if we can get some punchy drums. You see the transients are really sharp. It's a 19 millisecond attack. So this is of course a starting point. Just listen without. On all the plugins, you have an on-off button without bypassing the plugin. When you bypass the plugin in the system, it will affect the latency compensation and you will hear that click and that delay in time. But when you just turn off the plugin internally, the latency compensation will continue as is and you won't have that delay. It's especially true when you have a lot of plugins going on. If you only have a few, and these aren't really CPU hogs at all, but the principle remains. If you can turn on and off a plugin inside the plugin, that's something that I look for actually in a plugin. And I can't believe that Kilohertz is so generous that they have included this in their free plugins. I think it's amazing. A lot of paid plugins don't have this option, so kudos to Kilohertz for this. Another thing that I like about these plugins is that you can resize them like that. Really simple. And this is also a neat function, especially for me with the eyes. I don't have as good eyes as I had when I was like 38. You also have sidechain compression. And I'll show you this right here. I have sidechained the sub bass to the kick. I have a compressor on the sub bass. I've inserted kicks as the insert, turn the sidechain circuit on, so whenever the kick hits, the sub bass is ducked a bit. About 4 or 5 decibels of gain reduction you can see here on the meter. And if you go RMS, not much at all. It's like couple of dBs. There's another compressor called Dynamics. This is nice for parallel compression. You have a mix knob right here, so you can do real extreme compressions. We have adjustment for the knee to make it smoother or harsher, whatever floats your boat. Attack release again, and then input and output gain, so you can really crush the signal using this Dynamics module. And there are, of course, again, there are presets. So the other one is more for like taming the dynamics, but this one is for enhancing what's already good and make it better. There's also a limiter, dedicated limiter with a threshold release, input and output gain. Then we have the send effects. The typical is the reverb and the delay. Let's take a look at the reverb first. We have presets, and here we have different categories even. I've just selected one that I found fitted best with this track, and I've tweaked it to taste. The mix, of course, at 100% since it's a send effect. Sounds good. It's not a lot of character there, but if you want character, you can always be creative, and you can open up for some distortion or some format filtering. Let's see what happens if I... So let's tweak this a bit. You see, we can add character after the fact, after the reverb. So no problem with that. And you can also use a chorus. We have a comp filter. We have distortion. We have ensemble. Let's just look at the ensemble. Just to spread out everything, sort of like a unison plugin. I'll take away this. I don't want any character on this reverb, but if I wanted it, I'm spoiled for choice. Next up, delay. So I've used a delay on a hit right here. Sounds like this. This is a standard vanilla regular delay, but it's a nice one. It's really easy to tweak. Has some amazing presets. Here's something with ducking, mono, ping pong. You have ping pong delay even. Let's try that. And there's a mix knob, panning knob. Then I'll do it in the context of the mix. Cool. Yeah. There's another delay, and that's called dual delay. There's a dual delay. Spread it out a bit. Let's see. So it's like a 2-for-1. You have two delays working together in tandem, making for some crazy effects. And by the way, this whole mixing session that I'm showing you here is based off of my Logic Pro mixing templates. You can grab them for free. Subphotic.com/Logic. Go get them if you want them. You're welcome. So here comes the creative effects, and the first one I want to show you is the reverser. It's really cool. I use them on drums right here. So let's see. I have this reverse effect. Now this plugin is sort of like really simple. Crossfade for not getting all these clicks and pops. Mix knob, and then you have the sync or the milliseconds. So I had it on milliseconds because I liked it to be a bit random where I didn't want it to be on grid, but you can sync it as well and be like this. Really cool with the mix control a bit conservative like this. Amazing. Just because it hits once in a while, I like it to be a bit random. Another effect I want to show you is the tape stop. It's a common effect, but you have it and it's free. It's a great way of transitioning something or end the song like this or whatever. You have to automate it so that it's on all the time, except when you want the effect to happen, then you turn it off. Like that. and you can adjust the stop time and the start time. And there's a pitch shifter. It's really cool. You can use it on vocals, but you can also use it on instruments or whatever in the mix. Now, let me show you a neat trick. It's like a neat production trick right here. So if you have the beat as just stems like I have now, it's just audio stems. I'll apply it on, for example, one of the loops. Duplicate this one, and I'll throw it in right there, like here or something. And I will pitch shift this, and then I can adjust the grain size. You can also make it sound crazy like that. In the context of the mix. Okay, neat little production trick to make some variations in the song, and Kilohertz has it all for free. Now, if you want to watch me mix this beat from start to finish using only the free plugins from the Kilohertz Essential plugin bundle, check out this video, because there I will do exactly that. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I see you there. Peace out!